Ah, welcome to my parlor.
Hello YouTube, welcome to Naxxramas on a Budget. This is a new series of videos I'm planning to do over the next few weeks to run through how you can use budget decks in Hearthstone to beat the new Naxxramas bosses on Heroic without needing to spend a lot of money or dust on rares, epics and legendaries. My name is Kultheel. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm available on twitch.tv/Kultheel, facebook.com/Kultheel and @Kultheel on Twitter, as well as here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going through Anub'Rhekan Heroic. So Anub'Rhekan on Heroic has a fairly simple but tough power to beat. He can summon a 4/4 for 2 mana every turn. So to match this, I have created a budget Druid deck. The core idea behind this deck is to make big creatures quickly, and more specifically creatures that can kill a 4/4 and survive to kill a second creature. So Chillwind Yeti, Darkscale Healer, Druid of the Claw, Boulderfist Ogre, Ironbark Protector. These are the guys you want out on the board, dealing with the 4/4s as they come in every turn, or every second turn, depending on what else he is doing. The other cards in the deck, Starfire and Swipe, are just there for trading. Starfire does a 2-for-1 because it draws a card. Mark of Nature and Mark of the Wild are there to taunt up the bigger creatures to help keep Anub'Rhekan under control. Healing Touch is there to top up my life if required, because Anub'Rhekan tends to get some early damage on you, or potentially can also be used, as I do in this game, to heal up one of my high toughness minions to get more value out of them. And then Innovation, Wild Growth, Loot Hoarder, and the Harvest Golems are there for just early game play and to accelerate. So if you look at how the match is going now, early on in the game, if you're looking through, I was under a lot of pressure, I had a lot of creatures on the board, but having played a series of large creatures, I've gotten to the point where I've pretty much stabilised the board. I'm keeping the number of 4/4s he has on the board every turn down to a minimum, and also trying to get the maximum value out of my creatures. So this turn is a good example. So he's Shadow Bolted my Ogre down to 6/3, but rather than trade it with the 4/4, I kill the 4/4 with the Starfire, take away his 1/4, and take away his 1/1 with my hero power. And then I put a Mark of the Wild on the Ogre just to try to keep it safe from removal. Turns out to be a smart move because he plays a Locust Swarm in the following turn. The AI isn't always the smartest when it comes to these things, and then makes it 4/4. But this allows me now to play the Healing Touch on the Ogre, which is really kind of the point in the game at which I know I'm going to have board control for at least the next 3 or 4 turns. He's just not going to be able to get threats out fast enough. Then he plays the Death Lord, another 4/4, and an Ambusher, but even that isn't enough really to slow me down. I actually get an 8/8 Taunter from the Death Lord, which is a little lucky, but I think I only got a Loot Hoarder from the one earlier in the game, and I have another 8/8 in my hand anyway, so I'm clearly taking the lead in this game. And from here on in, there isn't really a lot he can do. He makes a few more, it plays out for a few more turns, and he makes a few more 4/4s, but I just have too much on the board. If I were to look to improve this deck with rares, epics and legendaries, in terms of rares, Sunwalker would be an excellent choice, or Ancient Watcher along with Defenders of Argus and Sunfury Protector is a cheap taunt to kill his 4/4s with. In terms of epics, Agent of War and Agent of Lore, both cards again trade favourably with the 4/4s, so it's 2-for-1s and even a 3-for-1 with the Agent of War. And then in terms of legendaries, Cairn or Sylvanas again would be quite good from a 2-for-1 against the 4/4s standpoint, or potentially even 3-for-1. So that's it. That's the deck and how it works. As you can see on the screen here, I'm just about to do the lethal damage. I hope this deck works out for you and you found this useful and informative. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel or rate this video and leave a comment, or find me on Twitch, Twitter or Facebook. Thanks for watching.